What comes to your mind when you hear about Russian airstrikes? Perhaps you've long had your own opinion on the extent of the damage they cause. It's easy to imagine just how devastating the impact of these bombs can be, especially when considering Russia's technological superiority and strategies. In this episode, we'll explore how Russia consistently manages to choose highly effective, specific targets to destroy. Recently, once again, information has surfaced about the use of the powerful FAB-bombs, which have destroyed numerous Ukrainian defenses and shifted the balance on the front lines. The battles in Donetsk Oblast seem to remind us that the more advanced the guidance systems used, the deadlier the results. When these bombs explode, they tear through everything in their path, leaving nothing but dust and destruction behind. However, as we look at the series of events circulating in the media, a question arises. Are these recordings of FAB usage truly accurate? Or is there a possibility that some of them are simply part of propaganda or disinformation being deliberately spread? Or perhaps all of it is verified fact? One thing is certain: when these bombs fall, their impact cannot be underestimated. So, what are you waiting for? Shout your victory if this story is unfolding on the battlefield. Keep your eyes on the story, and let's dive deeper. Amid the battle in Donetsk Oblast, shocking information began to spread. Thick smoke rose high into the sky, originating from a Russian airstrike using the FAB-1500 bomb. During this attack, Ukrainian forces from the 118th Separate Brigade of the Ukrainian Territorial Army were defending their positions. Unfortunately, they were trapped by the immense power of the air bomb, which was equipped with the UMPK, an innovation that made the bomb not only more accurate, but also capable of a longer range. The bomb's wings and navigation system allowed it to glide toward its target with deadly precision. In this battle, the strike also destroyed up to 2 Ukrainian military vehicles. The ferocity of this attack is underscored when we look at the history of the FAB-1500's use. For instance, in the Constantinople settlement area, the technology and weaponry there had difficulty coping with the thick black smoke that kept rising and accumulating. The FAB-1500 bomb attack there destroyed the headquarters or temporary positions of the 77th Separate Airborne Brigade of the Ukrainian Armed Forces. In an instant, the headquarters vanished from the map, obliterated by the explosion that shook the area. However, the FAB-1500 is just one of many types of bombs used by Russia in this conflict. Other bombs, like the ODAB-1500 and FAB-3000, have even greater destructive power and are even more crippling. In Volchansk, for example, an attack with the ODAB-1500 demonstrated how carefully Russia has designed its military strategy. Circulating footage shows the incredible intensity of the strike, where Russian forces sought to destabilize Ukrainian defenses by releasing this bomb. As the ODAB-1500 glided toward its target, it dispersed an easily combustible aerosol in the air, which then exploded with tremendous force. This explosion generated extreme pressure and heat, damaging everything around it with widespread and consistent effects. At that moment, Ukrainian forces attempting to cross the Vovcha River were caught in the midst of a battlefield that seemed to have its own way of defeating them. Equally terrifying, the FAB-3000, a high-explosive fragmentation bomb, has also become a key weapon in destroying vital targets. One of these bombs struck Ukraine's air defense system, which was placed in a technical school building. The resulting massive explosion weakened the Ukrainian air defenses in the area, providing the Russian forces with an opportunity to carry out further airstrikes more easily and effectively. From one battle to the next, these bombs not only destroy buildings and vehicles, but also crush the morale and defensive capabilities of the forces involved. Each attack launched with the FAB-1500 ODAB-1500 and FAB-3000 leaves a deep mark, demonstrating the powerful airstrike tactics used by Russia to undermine Ukraine's defenses. The FAB-500 has long been known as one of the weapons playing a crucial role in this conflict, particularly in shaking Ukrainian positions with overwhelming force. Behind its power, this weapon has repeatedly shown a significant impact on infrastructure and the movement of enemy troops. At one point, a Russian Air Force plane successfully destroyed a reinforced concrete bridge near Constantinople, west of Kurakovo. The explosion from this attack reverberated, forcing Russian forces to maximize the use of 3 effective FAB-500 air bombs. The destruction of the bridge cut off a strategic route used by Ukrainian forces, complicating the rotation of Air Force personnel and the flow of ammunition supplies. However, this was not the only attack that took place. One day, as a result of an FAB-500 bomb explosion equipped with an UMPK module, Ukrainian forces were faced with a bitter reality. The bridge that had previously been a vital route to the village of Novoselka was now destroyed, severing the only land access to the village. Without this bridge, Ukrainian forces lost an essential logistical route, leaving them increasingly cornered. Meanwhile, Russian forces carefully maximized their technology and weaponry, seeking to hinder or even stop the movement of Ukrainian troops. The attacks continued relentlessly. From Kursk, Kharkiv, Kupiansk, and even in Kramatorsk, 2 FAB-500 bombs equipped with UMPK modules struck a Ukrainian UAV assembly plant. Each attack demonstrated extraordinary accuracy, further slowing the movement of Ukrainian forces as they continued to be pushed back. The accuracy and destructive power of the FAB-500 seemed to lock in the movements of Ukrainian forces, adding to the series of defeats they had to endure. So, is there anything else you are waiting for from the actions of the Russian forces? Leave your thoughts, and thanks for watching.